Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. It's Manga Fairy. In today's video, we're going to be doing a live reaction to Eden Zero Chapter 84. I cannot convey enough how eager I am to get into this chapter because of where we left off with last chapter with Shiki and that whole thing. I really want to know what's going to happen now that we're kind of delving into a really dark place in Eden Zero. I have my own theories, but we'll see what the chapter shines some light on. But before I get into that, there will be, as always, a poll in the top right hand corner where you guys get to rate the chapter 5 stars down to 1 star, anything in between. It's just a really cool way for me to see what you guys think because I never ever want my channel to be about just what I think and it doesn't matter what you guys think. That's not the case. We're all readers when it comes down to it, and it's very important for you guys to be able to kind of express what you guys think of the chapters as well. And getting into that, the poll results from the last chapter because they were interesting. So, 89% of you voted 5 stars, 2% voted 4 stars, 5% voted 3 stars, and 2% voted 1 star. Now, I am very aware that that doesn't equal 100%. For some reason, when YouTube does polls, when it gets to a really high percentage of people voting, it kind of gets skewed in a weird way. I don't know why. But the main point being, this is the highest 5 stars we've gotten for Eden Zero in a very, very long time when it comes to this many people voting. That means a lot of people enjoyed this chapter. In a way, I think the people that voted below 5 stars were more upset with Shiki passing away than the overall chapter. But I think in a way that's good because I think that was the point of the chapter, for us to get upset. And I think that's what Hiromashi wants. Again, I don't know what's going to happen in this chapter, but I get the feeling that he wants us to be like shaken for the next couple chapters. If you do end up liking this video, go ahead and hit the like button down below because it does help me out a lot, and consider subscribing because I do make weekly videos about all of these different topics right here. So if you see something that you might like, go ahead and consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. And with all that out of the way, let's get into the live reaction. I would like to thank Doodle Dearest on Instagram for recommending me this translation. I did use readedenzero.com for a while, but for some reason I just stopped. I think at one point they hadn't updated and another one had, and I started using that one instead, and it was a fan translation. So thank you again for reminding me about this better translation. Hopefully you guys all appreciate that a little bit more. So getting into chapter 84. We start off with Rebecca, and she looks like she's kind of contemplating. She looks really emotionless. This is not the usual kind of cover panel we have for Eden Zero in the slightest. Usually they're really fun and kind of goofy. This seems really kind of sad for some reason. And it's really interesting that we have her at the clock tower, because I have a feeling that her leaper gear is going to have to do with something with time. It's not necessarily like a speed thing, because in the beginning of the story they mentioned that like the theory of time has no place in the story, and with the emphasis on Rebecca lately, I can't help but feel like her leaper has something to do with leaping between times, if that makes sense. That's just a theory, but like that's what I think. So it's really interesting that he put her at the clock tower. So we have the bustling city, returning to the story of Sibber's slaying seven days ago, so he did die. We have now determined that he was executed for treason against Draken. That's just sad. Like, he tries to do something good in his life, and let's hear from the people on the street. Well, it's his darn fault for betraying Draken, but the guy owed money. Who's gonna pay it now? I like how all they care about is money in this fucking city. And I guess he did really throw Happy and Pino away. That just blows my mind. That makes me so upset. And I'm starting to remember all the things that happened, and like I'm returning to a really depressed mode in my head. Why would he throw them away? Like, in what way does that make Rebecca more eager to join your crew? By throwing Happy away and Pino. Like, Pino is valuable. Why would you? I don't get it. For someone who like constantly is like everything has value, like he has done away with quite a few things. It's been 7 days since Shiki was killed. I was given my own room. They've done nothing but keep me here locked up for 7 days. That has got to be some mental trauma right there. They tell me that my other friends are safe. Every time I think about what happened, my chest hurts. I still can't believe it. God, I can't even imagine. Some flashbacks to chapter 83. Shiki is dead. Why? Why is this happening? She looks messed up. Like, really messed up. And somebody's coming into her room. I hate this guy. I don't know why. I just... Relax, I'm not the boss. It's me. She is terrified. I now lack all emotion, except with the exception of one, fear. Fear is so great, it overshadows any hatred I had. Overwhelming fear. You need to start eating, you're gonna make yourself sick. Sitting around in a stupor all day won't change anything. I wonder if they've all gone through similar circumstances regarding Draken. Like, everyone that he's recruited into his little element 4 has undergone, like, a cleansing of sorts. Like, you know when, like, a villain wants somebody, like, they go and cleanse and take away everyone else that they had attachments to in order to keep them contained, if that makes sense. So I'm wondering if they've all gone through something similar, and that's why he's kind of trying to support her in his weird way. The boss told us we have to treat you like one of us. Forget the past. Stay here and you'll have everything you would want. Yeah, except for Shiki and her friends. We got off to the worst start possible, but you have to understand where the boss was coming from. Money lenders can't do business if people think they're soft. And you invaded our ship. What happened sucks, but that's how it goes. I mean, to be fair, like I mentioned in my last video, you guys went after them. Like, what did you expect for them just to lay down and be like, yes, take anything you want from us? Like, that argument keeps getting used and it pisses me off. And she's just shaking. Fine. One more thing. Your stink brings tears to my eyes. At least take a shower. That is some heavy depression right there. She's refused to move from that spot and just hasn't done anything in 7 days. That's just really sad to think about. There are surveillance cameras in this room, but we didn't put any in the bathroom. We're not that crude, alright? So take a shower. Well, glad that they established that. That was Laguna. He seems like the most decent on Draken's team. I feel like he's not a bad person. Well, Draken wants my power. We have this device, it extracts an ether gear's power. But that's how he made Aliga's... That's how he made Aliga's petrification ray, by extracting my power. I want to use this device to get your power. My super speed, what would you use it for? No, your power isn't speed. Cat Leaper. The power to change the laws of the cosmos. Yo. Okay, I knew her ether gear had to be something else, like Leaper and like making things fast and like a speed sword. This didn't make sense to me, like what's the big deal with that? But the power to change the cosmos, that's something else. And I don't know, but my theory was that he keeps calling her number 29 because she's a descendant of Mother. Or some like great thing in the cosmos, like a 29th descendant, my theory. And that's why she has such a like interesting and powerful ether gear, if that makes sense. I don't know. I want to learn more about this. Cat Leaper, that's the name of my ether gear. Change the laws of the cosmos. What's that mean? I can't tell you that. I don't want you using that power against me. Then why don't you just extract it already? Yeah, that's the tricky part. You haven't awakened this power yet, and it does me no good extracting if you haven't awakened. On the other hand, it would be very bad for us if it does awaken. I wonder if this is foreshadowing, like in the near future, like it is gonna awaken and maybe she can make like a great escape. I don't know. Because even if he's scared of her ether gear, that's impressive and I want to see it so bad. And that's why I'm monitoring your room. When we pick up ether readings for Cat Leaper, we'll extract it. You can't know what the power does. It's a forbidden power, and I am the one who deserves it. No, I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't think you deserve jack shit. Honestly, Draken was calling me number 29. What is 29? It's like the old model numbers they used for robots. I need to process all the information. I might find some clue to help me fight back. Again, I think it's like a descendant kind of thing. Or holder, I don't know. But it's only more confirmation that the number is of some significance. Okay. I miss my friends. Happy, Wheeze, Hamura, Pino, the 4 shining stars, Moscow, Mr. Connor, Shiki, I want to see you again. Oh man. And she's just remembering Shiki. I'm gonna make a whole video about a certain aspect of manga and anime, but I really, like, since Nalu has never been a thing, and for some reason Shiki and Rebecca seem to be getting a lot closer, a lot faster. I don't know, I was just kind of hoping for something, and this is just more confirmation that she, like, really liked him, and it doesn't have to be romantic, but I wanted their relationship to grow, if that makes sense. But it looks like Leaper is getting activated, and I really hope they don't extract it from her, because that would just be sick, wouldn't it? Like, they're hyping up Rebecca, and then all of a sudden, like, they just take away her power. That'd be sick. I'd be so mad. So they're getting all the warnings that it's going off. Boss, we're picking up high concentration ether readings from number 29. Has she awakened? The ether numbers are rising much faster than we predicted. Damn it, don't let her get away. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If she oh man. She's using cat leaper. I feel weird, hotter than usual. The shower water, it stopped. I feel heavy, like something's pulling on me. What's happening? Is it gravity? That is an amazing panel. Whoa, it's like taking up her whole body. And then she got cat ears too. That's kind of cute, but like, what? I'm falling, but where? Let's see. I have two theories, I think. One, it's going to transfer her to somewhere outside of Draken's ship. Or two, it's going to be a time thing. Like I said, like I think it has something to do with time, because this looks more like a time portal than like a transportation portal. I wonder what point in time, if it is, it's going to put her back. I knew it! Oh my god! Yo, you awake. You fainted in the bath. You can't stay out of trouble, can you? Are you okay? It's the exact moment that was in the other, like, a couple chapters ago. And that's the end of the chapter. Isn't it? Okay. Let's just all take a collective breather. Shiki's not dead. Nobody's dead. Everything's fine. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is crazy. Okay, I'm trying to gather all my thoughts. Chapter, really good. I know you guys are waiting for me to say, like, fan service. Like, yeah, it was a really emotional scene. Fan service, but it's whatever. Like, through what they were saying and the emotions on her face, I can get past it, because it was still really depressing to see her like that. Again, her relationship with Shiki, I just wonder how it's going to develop, if it's ever going to develop. Even if it's just like a brother-sister kind of thing, I can totally be down with that. Like, it just more caring, you know what I mean? Like, besides friends, like, I want there to be a more in-depth relationship other than, like, the power of friendship. Like, I just want a little bit more of an adult storyline here, if that makes sense. Getting to the main part of the story, the time. Cat Leaper is something to do with time, I'm pretty sure. It could have a lot of different uses, but time is one of them, confirmed. And I am shook. I am shook. The fact that she woke up back in that moment, I wonder if the next couple of chapters are going to be her trying to delay the inevitable, and what she's going to say in order to deter them, and in order to keep Draken's ship at bay, because he is going to be coming up on Eden Zero really soon. So what could she possibly do, you know? Oh man, like, warn the crew. I wonder who's going to believe her, who's not going to believe her. That must be some crazy emotional stress for her. Like, going through all of that, and then it was just a dream. I wonder if she's going to start questioning realities, honestly. Like, which one's a dream, which wasn't? Was that a dream? Should she keep it to herself? I don't know. I hope to God she doesn't keep it to herself, because we know that that probably was not a dream, and it probably is the future. Whether she just saw the future, or whether she lived it and she brought everyone back to that point in time, that would be insane. But I'm just so excited to see what next chapter holds. If I were to rate that out of 5, I would give it a 5, because Hiro Mashima has been killing it with the whole suspense game, and the playing with time rather than magic and everything along those lines. It's such a new concept, and I'm so happy that he's doing this. He's doing such a good job, and the artwork and everything, I'm just so happy with it. I'm just so glad that we're getting such a different kind of story. So let me know what you guys think again in the poll. Anything you want to say down in the comments, go ahead. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!